And welcome back to the Showroom Presents. Well, Buffalo, there's nothing that beats a great movie and a fine dining experience, and now they're both combined into an exciting new film in theaters now called Burnt, featuring Bradley Cooper, Uma Thurman, Sienna Miller, and our guest today, Matthew Rhys. Matthew, welcome to the Showroom Presents.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you bet. So listen, Matthew, your character is Montgomery Rhys, one of Europe's most popular chefs. So can you tell us a little bit about Burnt the story and your role opposite Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, the crux of the film is that Bradley Cooper is this sort of genius rock and roll star chef who was on the ascent, hit a little troubled spot, ducked out of life for a moment, and then is back with a vengeance to win his third Michelin star. I was his sort of friend in those early years, on the rise, and the same. I've achieved a third Michelin star. I have a very successful restaurant. He's now aspiring to that, and in some way, I'm his friendly nemesis or nemesistic friend, if that makes sense.
Now, so let me ask you this, because I've often wondered, is there anything special about making a film about fine and especially gourmet food that makes it especially fun?
I'm not sure fun is the right word for an actor on a film about sort of that haute cuisine, that sort of high-end food, because that's all you want to do all day is eat it. So you're reprimanded and punished by the minute for sort of dipping your hand in what is essentially props and not food for your own consumption. You know, from a personal point of view, it certainly gave me a greater respect for what those men and women do. It's a form of art almost above anything culinary.
Absolutely, I have to agree with you, because oftentimes, you know, we see the finished product and get to enjoy it and relish it, but not many people, I think, give it much thought as to what goes into preparing it.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things about the film I'm really happy about, is I hope, you know, just in this fictionalized version, is it gives a representation of the amount of pressure, passion, blood, sweat and tears that goes on behind those doors that, you know, waiters and waitresses emerge from looking calm and serene while they present you with your dinner.
Absolutely. So, you know, in addition to Bradley Cooper, you had a great cast working with you in this film. Did you enjoy working with folks like Uma Thurman and Sienna Miller?
Absolutely. You know, there was a few I'd worked with before, Sienna I'd worked with before, and then obviously working with people like Bradley and Daniel, was a sort of an amazing experience for, especially, you know, having been so familiar with their work for so long. You always have those moments, I think, as an actor, when you actually finally, you know, if you do finally get to work with those people you've been following for so long.
Yeah, it had to be absolutely awesome to work with such talent, I'm sure.
Absolutely. You know, one of the great draws of the project for me was the cast list itself, let alone the sort of director and the script. So it was the perfect holy trinity.
I understand some top chefs like Carla Hill and Adam Richman have given the film rave reviews. How does that make you feel?
That warms my heart, because you know, you're always hoping, I think, as an actor, that what you're representing or portraying is an accurate portrayal of whichever vocation you're meant to be, or whatever experience you're meant to be. So the fact that there are real live chefs giving us the thumbs up and seal of approval is incredibly encouraging.
That has to be awesome. Well, Matthew, listen, thanks a lot for joining us today on the Showroom Presents. And next time you make it up to Buffalo, we'll make sure we get you out there to taste some of the fine cuisine in Buffalo here.
I'll hold you to that.
Absolutely. It'd be my pleasure, sir.
Thanks, Rick.
Airport Plaza Jewelers is turning 20. Join the celebration. It's our Jamaican anniversary giveaway, an all-expense getaway to Jamaica, and a $100,000 island paradise shopping spree. Just stop into Airport Plaza Jewelers for your entry form. No purchase necessary. But while you're here, check out our fabulous selection of diamond anniversary jewelry, rings, necklaces, bracelets, thousands of great designs at deep discount. Hurry down. You can't win if you don't enter the Showroom on Union Jamaican anniversary giveaway and cash spending spree. The Showroom on Union is your anniversary diamond jewelry store.